computer. I actually have a phone stand right here. I had ordered. Let me get this set up. Put y'all on here. Y'all, if I showed y'all my room, it's a mess. But I think it's okay to talk about why it's a mess because it is a result of me manifesting my new environment. So right now I'm living in a room and don't mind this. Y'all see all these tacks and stuff and holes in the wall. I had stuff tacked up, a bulletin board. We're not gonna pay attention to that. Okay? So I'm coming on here making a video because I was gonna kind of get myself together. But I'm kind of out of makeup products, y'all. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so I'm clocked in right now, but I was just having a talk with my sister, and I'm gonna continue the talk. Y'all, let me talk to y'all about something. And I might not be on here long, but let me speak to those of you who are. I mean, y'all, I cannot put on any. What is it called? Primer, because I'm out of it. All my makeup products fit in this little Victoria's Secret little bag. Um, but yeah, y'all, when I tell you growing up, I used to be the most pessimistic person. I was always like a shy, quiet, introverted person, right? Very nervous. You know, I was called smart. I believe I was smart. But at the same time, I was just, I don't know. You know, I've always dealt with self-esteem issues and different things like that, right? And even though I might be the one that have the answers, I might be the smartest one in the room or close to at the moment, I didn't feel like it, right? And if you don't know, when you really have bad low self-esteem, um, you struggle with imposter syndrome and stuff like that, no matter what anyone tells you, until your internal belief and your internal dialogue says it, it can hold you back. Even while you're already qualified, even while you are already, um, you're ready, but you don't think that you are, So, anyway, I'm gonna let this sit for a second. But yeah, so I dealt with that a lot growing up. I still deal with it every now and then, even as an adult. Even at 27 years old, I still deal with this. But I'm going to try to get to my point because I'm not going to be on here long. But since I felt it in my spirit, I just wanted to hop on. Especially, like I said, I was just talking to my sister. We're just doing a little brainstorming, a little planning, right? And we all know that when you get in panic mode and you start thinking, that's another thing. Sometimes we wait until life already isn't going the way that we want it to go, right? And then we start to be like, oh, okay, well, let me try to figure out a solution. So that's what I feel like I did. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my eyeliner sharpener. That's what I feel like I did when I was living in another city. It was about 30 minutes away. And I was getting ready to lose my apartment. So I started to use that opportunity then and there to try to come up with solutions on how to keep it after it was already, I kind of waited too late, right? It was already too late to try to get to that point where I could save my apartment. So I wasn't proactive like I thought because, like many of us do, you guys, we spend a lot of time talking and not putting in action. So I spent a lot of time doing that while I was in the process of getting ready to get evicted. And that's what I'm trying to avoid this time. But let me be clear, you guys. Sometimes you can do all of the right things and you can feel like you're taking every step possible to do things the right way and it still might not pan out. But as I told you guys in one of my videos before, it is not your job to try to control the uncontrollables. It is not your job to try. Yeah, we can get on here and promote ourselves. What I'm doing right now is putting out the content that I can, right? I'm providing you guys with the information that I have, the information that I'm learning. I'm doing what I can on my channel to provide quality to people. So I'm doing everything I can to do that. But I cannot force people to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Even when I tell people, hey, join my Zoom class tomorrow, you guys. I'm giving out $1,000,000. I know that that sounds like, well, sure. Why wouldn't somebody join if they heard that you're giving out $1,000,000? Guess what? Somebody is still not gonna believe. Somebody is still gonna have a reason why they can't do it. Now you can be like, well, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. Well, that's fine if it's not you. Good, good, because you seem to be the one that will jump on an opportunity if it came your way, and that's great. But some of us still won't. And I'm coming from a space where I'm telling y'all, like, I've had the mindset before where I would believe almost nothing, even the positive things, right? Even the positive things people said about me, I wouldn't believe. So, but understand that. And I was talking to my sister this morning, and I told her as well. Don't even, like, when it comes to content creation, right? Or it comes to things that you want to do. Don't switch it up or do it because you feel like that's the safest thing. That's the safest career. That's the safest content, right? That's the safest channel you can make. Because whether you're talking about politics, whether you're eating salads, fried chicken, seafood, whatever, you may have some people coming on there still telling you that's stupid, that don't make any sense, that's not helpful, that's dumb, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. You're going to have that. So please don't let that shy you away from doing the things that you actually want to do on your channel or that you want to do with your business, right? I have my journal right beside me, you guys, because I do a lot of brain dumping. No kidding. I do a lot of brain dumping during the day, during my work shift, when I get off, right? I'm actually going to be coming out with some brain dump journals, notebooks, planners. I love stationery. I love pens. I love things like that. So I am going to be coming out with some of those things. But yeah, you guys, you know, and what they say sometimes, like, listen, if a flower is not blooming in a certain environment, there's so many factors that you can look into, right? The plant may not be getting the flower, the plant might not be getting enough sunlight, it might not be getting enough water. You might need to replant into better soil. It might need to be in a bigger or a smaller pot, right? There's a lot of different factors that can go into why something is not thriving and why something is not growing. And it's the same for a human. You need to look into the factors on why you're not thriving and growing. Sometimes it's nothing outside of you and it's something internally. Sometimes it's your internal dialogue. Sometimes it's your belief system, right? And I'm not blaming you for that. If you grew up with negative people around you in your home, in your school, at your church, wherever, your friends, your peers, your family, you might have grown up in an environment that was not going to be suitable for the future you. The environment that you grew up in may not be suitable for the future you, right? For your higher self. Your higher self might have meant to be thriving in a different environment. And you are allowed to do like I do. You are allowed to get on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And you are allowed to take inspiration from other people. That doesn't mean copy them, but guess what? You think that it's somebody out there that probably cannot understand your situation, and I promise you, you'll get on this internet, you'll get on Reddit, you'll get on Quora, you'll get on whatever type of Discord, you'll get on different things and figure out, oh my goodness, somebody can relate. Somebody was in an abusive relationship like me. Someone did grow up in a toxic home, right? Someone did struggle with self-esteem. Someone did struggle with this and that. And it's not about trauma bonding. It is less about trauma bonding with those people because of your struggle. It is more so about, okay, if I see these individuals that are dealing or have dealt with the same thing, did that individual make it out? And although I might not be able to follow their exact pattern and routine, that alone can make a world of difference. That alone can give you the inspiration or the encouragement that you need to find a way outside of your situation. Right? I was telling my sister, I'm riding the coattail, I'm riding the wave of the fact that a week ago, the past few months, I was in a horrible space mentally. I was in a horrible space mentally. Nothing that anyone walked up to me and said or anything was very helpful because my mind was in a rut. And there's no telling if I'll get in that space again. Lord's willing, and knock on wood that I don't. But I'm just saying, like, that space I'm familiar with. So I'm not here to beat it in your... And this is why, like I said, my lives are saved. Because if you guys do want to go back and watch, they're there. I hadn't added titles to the last 2 lives that I completed. I will start adding titles. But y'all, I get on here, rant, and I click off. Mind you, I have my headset on. I am clocked into work. So sometimes I really haven't had time to think of a title or nothing like that. These are impromptu lives. And I just try to get on here and get the message across. Thank you if anyone joins live, like during the lives. I appreciate you so much. If you stop in and you hit that like button, I appreciate it. If you come back and you are watching the live replay, also hit that like button. You can still ask questions in the comments, and I will do my best to answer. But I am figuring out this life thing just like everyone else. But I'm telling you, this year is definitely... I have already, listen to me, you guys. I have already taken more action this year than I did last year. For sure. And most of it has been internal. Last year is when I got diagnosed and stuff with type 1 diabetes. Last year is when I started, you know, I was at the beginning of the year, I was trying to work out and do all these things, and I still feel sick. Like, all of that, right? But I'm saying I'm still taking a step in a different direction already because, y'all, we're already in the 4th month. We're already in the 4th month. Oh, okay. GG Gamer Kid, I'm sorry to hear that you have cancer or that you're battling with any type of sickness. I definitely am. And I may not can relate to that diagnosis myself, but I can relate to living with something on a daily that just puts a strain on your day-to-day. And it may not be as much as what you go through, but the strain that it puts on my day-to-day has been enough to where I get frustrated because sometimes people don't understand that. People don't understand what you deal with on a daily and how it can affect your mindset or send you into depression. And I know some people who are sick and have a better attitude than me, right? They're dealing with something more life-threatening, terminal, and debilitating than I am, and they have a better mindset. And that type of stuff actually helps me. It actually encourages me, right? Because we really don't know what will come of this life. We only are waking up every day living with the best knowledge that we have. Right? We can wake up, we can learn, we can go to school, we can go to church. But no one has a play-by-play of what's going to happen from second to second, minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day, week to week, month to month, and year to year. Okay? So it's just so much for some people to deal with. And I talk about that a lot on my channel, you guys, about the different obstacles that some of us face. Oh, water. Wow. Oh, I don't know. Any girlies watching know when this whole water thing happens. I'm not sure what that's about, you guys. But, but yeah, you guys, you know, I may be dealing with a certain thing that someone else is not, but nonetheless, an obstacle is an obstacle, and some of them are deeper, huge, you know, bigger than others. But yeah, you guys, right now I am just throwing on just like a little bit of face, not much. I'm about out. Just to switch it up just a little bit, y'all, just to give me a little bit of something going on here. So this is what I'm doing. I'm still, like I said, I'm clocked in. I'm even grateful for the 9 to 5 that I have at this moment, because I plan on utilizing it to the best of my ability. Because again, I do want to be an entrepreneur. I do want to do content creation, which is why I'm here. I do want to do these things, guys. So I am putting my best foot forward and really seeking the best outcome. Okay? I think I've lost my point here, you guys. Which is why, I'm not gonna lie, impromptu lives and shorts and stuff like that I normally do are pretty good for me, because mind you, I go ahead and get the message that I was saying, I get it across, and I go on about my day. Because when I get to rambling too much, y'all, I swear I will be talking about one thing, and by the end of it, I'm talking about something else. Do y'all hear me? So yeah. But anyway, I'm just putting on a little bit of face, as y'all can see, nothing major. And I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers this month. If you are watching the playback to this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you do not like the content, you may have a sister, friend, cousin, brother, uncle, whoever who would like to or be interested in my content. You can share with them. Anything helps, right? I'm not asking for money or anything from anyone's pockets, but a like, a comment, a share, subscribe will help. Even if you don't end up watching all the videos I post, I appreciate anything that you guys do that goes towards my channel. Thank you for those of you who join the live sometimes or comment. I really, really appreciate you. As I've been telling you guys in the other live videos, I have a lot of content coming soon where I will do sit down videos and not be so distracted, because I won't be like on the clock or anything like that. And I can sit back and I can talk to you about certain topics. I will have courses and stuff coming, especially mindset courses that will be coming to help you in certain areas of your life. And I hope that I can offer something that will be of value to someone watching me. Maybe not everyone, but someone. Yeah. I just have faith for how this year will turn out and even how it's going so far. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't, have just too much to say right now, but I did just want to say that at least. I'm not done with my face. I'm gonna do a little bit more to it, not nothing major. Put on some pressed powder, a little bit of highlight, bronzer, highlight, and yeah, and setting powder. Put on some mascara, call it a day. I will do my hair as well. I don't really plan on going anywhere. I don't think so today, you guys. Today is the day that I'm supposed to be buying my Chris Brown tickets. Actually, let's talk about that for a second. I want to be monetized. I want to be monetized by the time I get ready to go to that concert. Not only for that, but you guys, I do have a 4-year-old, if you do not know. And I am the sole provider for both him and I. And we are trying to move next month in May. So it would really be a blessing if I could get us monetized before we move. And that's actually my goal. So that's why I said by the end of this month, because I want to be moved by the end of May. So if I can get monetized by then, I'll be so blessed, so happy. Yeah, because I have things I want to do, and I have things that I want to do for my family and those around me. I do feel like I'm a generational curse breaker. And that title is not an easy one to live by, if I do say so myself. But if God brings you to it, he will bring you through it, and he will do it. Meaning he will make things happen that you feel like, oh, are not supposed to happen. God will break protocol for you. He will bypass protocols, the rules, the standards that apply, the whatever that you normally, the processes that you'll normally have to go through. God will come in and he will bypass those things just for you, just so you can get done what's in your purpose, right? So please keep that in mind if you feel like you're discouraged or like, oh, well, this can't happen. That's not possible. Believe me, baby. Believe me. Even with the job I'm sitting in right now. This might not be from, this is not my forever job. But y'all, like I said, God will place certain people, certain places, and he will break protocol for you. Okay, so be encouraged today. I'm going to try to do a better live because I feel like I got thrown off totally by trying to beat my face real quick or whatever. But yeah, I'll try to get back on. I'm going to finish up my little look that I got going on over here. And then I will join the live later with a topic and we will discuss that. Also, you guys, I am still going to be documenting my weight loss journey, but I'll have to come back on, like I said, with details. I hate doing that, y'all. I wish I could record more on this phone so I wouldn't have to say, I'll be back, but I will be back nonetheless. Y'all, I'm coming with the fire. I'm coming with the heat. I'm coming with good content. I'm talking about good, knowledgeable content that you guys can use. I'm coming with the fire. When I get a download from God, I like to hop on either YouTube Shorts or hop on a live and be of encouragement to somebody. But you guys, I'm telling you, we're coming with the fire. We're on the road to 1K. We're on the road to meeting our threshold so we can get monetized. I got some things in store, y'all. I got some things in store for us. But let me go finish up this little look. I'm going to continue with my work day. I may hop back on live around my lunch break. But we'll see. It'll be today, nonetheless. I just don't know what time. But thank you guys so much for like, comment, and subscribing. If you're watching the replay, still like, comment, and subscribe. And we will be back.